Hi, this is Stacey Hyde and welcome back to Better Financial Health in 15 minutes or less. Today I want to talk about financial planning and particularly financial planning goals when you're young and you don't really have any idea what retirement's going to look like. You don't even really know what your career's going to be, but it's still important to have good financial health and good financial hygiene. And so what I mean by that is, in order to have healthy teeth, you brush your teeth at least twice a day. You're also supposed to floss, but that can be harder to do. So when you think through that, what I would encourage you to do is to really think about taking advantage of the easy things. So you save for retirement. If you're younger, below 30, 10% of pay into your company's 401k, and for almost everybody, I would say that saving in the Roth option makes the most sense. And then beyond that, you also should be doing some other savings. But this is really more fun savings, and it's a little bit easier to get behind because it's saving for fun stuff and for opportunities. So say, for example, you love to travel. You and your friends love to go places. Well, you need to put some money aside for that so that when your friend gets transferred to Amsterdam and says, come visit, you've got the money to buy a plane ticket and also to have some fun while you're there. It could also be that you get an opportunity for a new job, but it involves a pay cut. If you've got some extra savings set aside, you'll be able to take that risk and take that opportunity. In that case, I'd say you were investing in yourself. And I think that's really important because traditionally financial planners ask you when you want to retire, how many kids are you going to have, where are they going to go to college, what are your goals? And oftentimes people look at me like, Stacey, I don't have a clue. I'm 25 years old. I'm getting married, and I want to have kids and I want them to go to college. But beyond that, I don't know. So what we encourage you to do is to take the next micro step, excuse me, so that you put yourself in the best possible place for success. So you want to make sure that you're taking those steps all along the way in order to help yourself. So think of it as taking the next best step or the next micro action. And the truth of the matter is, it may feel like you don't really see any results. For example, if you've been going to the gym or practicing yoga for some period of time, when you go several times a week, it may feel like you're not getting a big change. But over time, you'll look back and things that are just easy for you to do that weren't before. The same thing with money. Making these habits at first can feel difficult, but as you get used to them and as it becomes part of your lifestyle and you also start to reap the rewards, say for example, taking the trip, then it becomes easier because you've started to have that positive reinforcement loop that comes along. And so that's why we encourage people to do that, to pay off their debt, to save a little for a rainy day, to save a little for a sunny day, in my case, a sunny day in the mountains, so that you can go and play with your puppies and hike around. So that's a big piece of what it is. So you want to just think of it not so much as I have to know what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. You're just trying to make some decisions so that while you're figuring it out, once you do figure it out, you have resources there to help you. I hope that helps you think and frame sort of how you should be saving. Yes, you need to save for retirement. And the earlier you start, the easier it will be. But also save for near-term goals and set those funds aside, and it will help you. Thanks for tuning in to Better Financial Health in 15 minutes or less. Have a great weekend.